Phone just popped out. This is Heather Campbell with a little pro marketing advice so you can build a business that makes you happy, makes you money, and brings your good work to the world. So I'm on location in my front yard, in my garden. So I love to garden. So here are just a few of the containers that I planted. I have a big garden in my front yard, two big gardens in my backyard. I just love it. And I learn a lot about life in my garden. But today I was reminded a really good marketing lesson because even though I have a lot of success in my gardening, um, this guy did not seem to work out, did not like this container. Same on this side. Also, this guy did not make it, although the kale that I planted is doing great. And also these dahlias and orange zinnias also are doing wonderful. So what does this mean to marketing? It means that sometimes we try things new and different, and you know what? They just don't work. So I'm not going to leave that. I'm not going to leave that out and dead in my garden all summer. What I'm going to do is I'm going to pull this guy out and I'm going to replace it with something that I know will work. So this was a little bit of an experiment. It was something I've never planted in the front before. And so I'm going to replace it with something that I know will work based on my experience, based on knowing this guy's not going to work in here, and I'm not going to do the same thing because why would I? It's already proven that it doesn't work. So now I'm going to go into my front garden. And so again, so let's just take a little view. So I've had this garden for a really, really, really long time, meaning that I think that the flowers are easily at least 10 years old in here. But this year, for some reason, this huge swath right here, it just didn't come back. I had a big thing of grass right here that just up and died. And so, meaning that we can do things for years and years and years and years and years, and they can work for us. And then all of a sudden, they just stop working. Sometimes marketing works that way too. And so what did I do? I didn't leave this part blank. Well, of course, now I want to get in here and weed because I'm showing it to you. But what I did is I just planted some new plants in here because that I know are going to work in here. Again, based on my experience and what I know about gardening and what I've learned. And I'm just going to give it another go with something else. I'm not, and in this situation, I'm not doing the same thing just because I thought I would switch things up, but I might want to try a refreshed version. If I had a bunch of black-eyed Susans in there and they didn't come back, I might get new black-eyed Susans and I might fertilize them and tend to them in a slightly different way so I know that it will come back. So, oh, that guy really needs a drink of water. So my analogy to you when it comes to marketing is sometimes things work, and I have a lot of success in my garden, right? Like those containers are awesome, right? This is beautiful. This needs to be painted, but my zinnias are just fantastic. And so I have a lot of success, but sometimes things just simply don't work. And the key is don't keep on trying the same thing. Don't keep dead stuff in your marketing plan or in your garden. Take it out, try something new, super low risk, very easy to do. It's simply information that is informing you on what works and what doesn't work. And remember, how marketing is not rocket science. This is the big non-rocket sciencey way, which is to show you that we just try to find things that work and we do more of that. We find things that don't work and we just take them out of the containers and we try something that will. And with that, I hope that you have a beautiful day. And please know that wherever you are in this beautiful, changing, ever changing and beautiful, but sometimes crazy world, that there's someone right here in Denver, Colorado who is 100,000% rooting for you. Take care, guys, and I'll see you here next week.